if there are no dogs, then obviously there'll be more rodents roaming around. So your lordship have to balance the ecosystem. My IA is trying to tell your lordship basically that don't consider it as a dog versus animal, but consider it as an animal versus human issue. Because once your lordships have the larger picture, and that my IA will make good, Lord, that the ecosystem requires these animals for doing various other jobs other than Lord biting. So biting is one part of the dog issue, which of course needs to be your lordships are correctly Lord examining that part, that whether how human bites humans should be protected from dog bites. But at the same time, Lord, we should also not forget that dog also plays. So, for instance, your lordship will recall when vultures were being killed. Vultures are a very important, they are a keystone animal. A keystone animal is one, Lord, which are essential to the ecosystem. Dog is not a keystone animal, I must fairly concede. Dog is not essential to the ecosystem. But dogs also play a role in the ecosystem, and their role has to be also appreciated before your lordships take a larger, a final view, Lord, as far as this is concerned. So I'm going to place, Lord, how this whole thing I'll place in a more detailed affidavit, Lord. So if your lordship will consider that part only, I'm only requesting so that your lordship may have a holistic view before your lordships take a view on dogs versus humans, and then understand, Lord, how the dogs play also an important role in the ecosystem.
Very good.
That's the only point that I want to make, Lord.
Thank you. Thank you.
Keep
What minute? Yes, Ms. Anand.
I am appearing in IA 10323 on behalf of Shri Mohi Chakravarti, Director of Public Policy at People for Animals Public Policy Foundation. In line with
IA number?
IA number 10303 of 2026.
Yes.
I have a few submissions and some recommendations for your lordship, subject to what your lordship considers, Lords. But essentially, Lords, what I am advocating, Lords, here is the fact that animal and human conflict, Lords, cannot be seen as a conflict, Lords. It is a coexistence, as my learned friend just said, Lords. So I don't want to elaborate any further on that. Because the whole controversy seems to revolve around the fact, Lords, having emerged from some violence which has occurred, and a lot of violence. I'm not saying it has not occurred. I can't close my eyes to it. I myself face it sometimes, Lords. Be that as it may, Lords, the parliamentary and the country's philosophy and the national education policy for that matter, the UGC, Lords. Each of these provisions, Lords, have provided for the fact that animals must coexist, Lords, and be treated with compassion and mercy, and Lords, they are a part of our existence. Lords, we have two types of policy in the world, Lords, and in a country. Either we have animals or we don't have animals, Lords. We can't make a piecemeal kind of categorization and say, Lords, simply because there is violence, therefore do well.